Field in Birmingham, Alabama, the Crimson Tide opens the season against the Florida State Seminoles. It is a beautiful night for football here in Birmingham. 61 degrees, clear skies, virtually no wind, and a sellout crowd of 68,000 in Birmingham, Alabama, the football capital of the South. I'll have more opening comments to the starting lineups in a few moments, but first, this message from all our stations. Both teams head back to their benches now, and they're just about ready for action as the crowd settles down in their seats. The teams are ready to move on the field for the opening game of the season for the University of Alabama Crimson Tide, the Florida State Seminoles from Tallahassee, Florida, providing the opposition here tonight. Coach Paul Bryant's Crimson Tide defending the nation's longest win streak, 21 games, 17 games without either a tie or a loss. Sellers is very wide to the left. The split man is Hunter. From a split backfield, signals have been called by Kim Hammond. Long shot, he rolls left. He wants to throw. He wheels one deep and out of bounds into Bobby Jones territory. Intended for Lane Hunter, but way out of bounds. John Sledman over there defending well, and Hammond feeling that he could best get rid of the ball, flung it out of bounds, second down 10. Opening moments to play. Alabama got one first down. A missed pitch out in the backfield of David Chetwood. Went awry. The clock is stopped with 13:57 left in the first period. Rolling it out. Mosley over the center. Cox very wide to the left. The split backfield with Mormon at your set tailback spot. Mormon in motion becomes a wingback now as Alabama shifts its defense to a four-man front. A draw play to Mormon. Mormon to the 40. Mormon to the 36-yard line. Mike Hall rams him down there. He had some help from number 76, Alvin Samples, in at the defensive right tackle spot. So a couple of Terran City boys combining to make the stop after a real short of the 3-yard pickup at the 36-yard line in prime territory. A big third down play as Ken Hammond, a senior from Melbourne, Florida, calls the signal. Taylor, Mosley round over the ball. Wide to the right side this time is Cox at the wingback spot. Woman behind Hammond for a long count. The handoff goes to Larry Green. Green around left into the 35. To the 30. Gets a block. He's heading out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. As they flip the side right side, Alvin Samples finally put the pressure on him to get him out of bounds over there. And Wayne Owen, the middle guard, also came over. But it's the first down for Florida State, and Florida State threatening. The officials spike it in closer to the 17-yard line, where it will be first and 10 at that point. Larry Green, a senior speedster from Cairo, Georgia. Sellers is split to the right side as Florida State operates from the I formation. First and 10 to Tide 17. Long count by senior Kim Hammond. Hammond handing to Mormon. Mormon hits right tackle, flies off to the 15-yard line. He's backed up there by the red jerseys. Charles Harris and David Bedwell making the stop. The other tackle in there is Randy Barron. Substituting by Florida State. Preston Taylor comes in replacing Chip West. Messenger boys. So line of scrimmage, the 15-yard line, and they are directly in the center of the field in case their field goal should be in the offing. 12:40 left. There is no score. From a split backfield with Cox wide left. Hammond calls his signal. Alabama rotates its defense a little bit to the right side. Long count by Hammond. Hammond to Mormon. Mormon wants to throw. Mormon goes completed to the 8-yard line and down immediately. Was Preston Taylor. He got to the 8-yard line. Mike Hall made the stop. So did David Bedwell. How close will that be to a first down? They may have to measure it. If so, it'll be first and goal for the Florida State Seminoles. Florida State, in case you just tuned our way, recovered a fumble at the Alabama 39-yard line. They placed the ball very close to the Alabama 7. The officials waved their arms. They stopped time with 12:08 left in the first period, and a measurement will be called for. That was a halfback pass from senior Bill Mormon, who played a great game against Alabama 2 years ago as a sophomore at Denny Stadium. The chains are out. It's back down. It is going to be first down for Florida State. First down number 2 for the Seminoles. First and goal is about the 7-yard line. Sellers wide to the left. The split backfield. Kim Hammond is your quarterback. Hammond takes. Hands up on a trap field to the left side to Larry Green. Green gets about a yard. It looked like Bob Childs and Mike Riley coming in there to bring him down. He picked up 1 yard, just shy of the 6-yard line. Second down and goal. The ball still in good position as far as the center of the field is concerned, and a field goal. It stands over a 5-6 mile win, favoring the Seminoles in this first quarter. 11:25 left. There is no score. Florida State having driven to the 6-yard line from the Alabama 39. Very wide left is Billy Cox. Tight Man in motion, goes right. Hammond rolls to his left. The flags are down, and Hammond gets to about the 3-yard line, and we may have a motion penalty called against the Seminoles. We'll wait and see. Ron Sellers, the junior receiver, looking at one of the officials. Motion call against Florida State, and that play moved inside the 4-yard line. So if Alabama accepts the penalty, it will be from the 6, and we'll move them back to the 11-yard line, and they are going to take the penalty. They have had success sweeping to the left on this drive against the Crimson Tide. Bedwell rotates to cover the wide man out to the left side from the split backfield. Kim Hammond dropping straight back this time. Has some time. He wheels on the end zone for a touchdown. A 12-yard pass from Kim Hammond to Chip Ladd, who took it in over his shoulder on a beautiful catch. Black ball feet in the end zone as he had to do. Ron Sellers, I beg your pardon, it was Ron Sellers. And Hammond and Sellers team to make long drive goes the Seminoles of Florida State University. Grant Guthrie will kick it. Kim Hammond will hold. Here's the snap. Ball is placed down. The kick is in the air. It is good. There is time out on the field of play. What's the score? Florida State 7, Alabama nothing. It's a 7-0 ball game. Florida State kicking off to Alabama. Grant Guthrie advances on the ball. He boots it very short. Coming down to about the 25-yard line. And Eddie Bo Rogers picks it up at the 24. Runs it to 30. Eddie Bowles, the 33-yard line, before he's wrestled down by a white jersey Seminole, Mike Blatt from Key West. So Eddie Bo Rogers on the specialty team and also a reserve linebacker, a senior from Bessemer, returned the ball 9 yards from the 24 to the 33. And Alabama's offense, which moved the ball very well, moving the ball about 24 yards before the costly fumble that Florida State translated into a TD. From the I formation, Joe Kelly operates. Kelly hands to Eddie Morgan. Morgan is left tackle outside to about the 36-yard line. Mike Bugar sliding in. He had help from Bobby Menendez, landing in from the right side. So that's a pickup of about 3 yards. We'll call it second and a long 7. 10:35 left. Florida State jumping out front on a fine pass play and a great reception by Ron Sellers, 7-0 in the I formation. A handoff on a delayed set play to Eddie Morgan. Morgan up the middle, gets hard yardage for about 2 yards. Bill McCullers led the charge in there. And coming in is Kenny Stabler, the Snake Stabler. Listen to that here. And Joe Kelly pats him on the back as the Snake comes in with the line of scrimmage, the 38-yard line. Third down, a long 5 to go. 10 minutes left in the first period. Brewer is split to the left side. Stabler takes on the quarterback draw. He is hit and dropped short at about the 39-yard line. Dale McCullers barreled in there to bring him down, and Joe Cannon was there to help out. So it is 4th down, and for the first time this year, we'll see the new punt. That's right. We want to call the attention of the fans who might perhaps be listening to their first collegiate game this year. Brand new punt rule where the interior lineman cannot go down until the ball is punted, and we'll see it in action. Florida State sent back a double safety. Walt Sumner on the far side of about the 19-yard line. Davis only about 10 yards back. Here's the snap. Davis takes it. He gets it tickled late to Sumner's side at about the 24-yard line. He moves it up to the 30. It's a block to the 40, to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 25, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. He has taken out football 76 yards against the Crimson Tide, and Florida State comes out 13-0, and the Seminole fans are justifiably going absolutely far crazy. That's an example of how the punt rule has opened up this punting game, because Alabama had 2 men down, and they were taken out quickly. They had a chance to wall things off on the left side, and it was rather obvious. Sumner passed that forward, and he was going to go all the way. And that one back that you just said was set up just like they lined it up on the blackboard. Florida State 13, Alabama nothing, and how about that score when it delayed the fans all over the country? Grant Guthrie to it, 50 extra point. Kim Hammond holds. Here's a snap. Guthrie boosts it. It's in the air. It is good. There is time out in the field of play. What's the score? Florida State 14, Alabama nothing. Florida State kicking off. Alabama ready to receive, and here's John. It's hard to say what kind of psychological lift that would give Florida State, but you folks can certainly imagine it. Guthrie kicks this time to the far side towards Kenny Martin at the 11-yard line. Martin to the 15, Martin to the 20. Martin cuts that side to 25. Martin gets to the 30-yard line before he is rolled down on a fine jolting tackle by Mike Blatt and T.K. Weatherall. At the 30-yard line, first down and 10 yards to go for Alabama. trailing Florida State 14-0. And I guess the last time we trailed anybody by 14 points was Texas in the Orange Bowl, man. Been a long time. Tennessee scored first on Alabama last year, but the Tide came back. And of course, as we said, the game is very, very young, but this is certainly a surprising turn of events here tonight before 16,000 fans in Birmingham. Alabama breaks it up in the huddle. Kenny Stabler is in. Sam Moss is in at tight end. David Craig rolls out on the keeper to the left. The 30 to the 35. Across the 40 and out of bounds. Defensive play. He steps out at the 39 for a 9-yard pickup. He was pumped out by Randy Logan, but Kenny Stabler rolls out to the short side of the playing field and takes it up for 9 yards. Second down, 1 yard to go. Florida State 14, Alabama nothing. You heard it correctly if you just tuned our way. 14-0. The Seminoles out front on a 12-yard pass to a 76-yard punt return. On the I formation. David takes. Stabler. Morgan. Morgan holds over. Gets the first down as he moves it close to the 43-yard line. Frank Bohan led the fired-up Florida State tackler. Floyd Randolph also had a hand on it. First down number 2, 8:35 left in the first period. 14-0 Florida State lead. Alabama moved the ball in the first series of downs into Florida State territory. Pitch out to David Chatwood went a lie. Florida State took it in, and they returned the first kick of the game all the way back. Here's the snap to Stabler on first and 10 play. Stabler has time. He's going to run it to his right. The 40. He's going to the 45 and has set it down on a fine tackle by Walt Sumner, the gentleman who just rambled 76 yards behind Forney's protection down the east sideline of Legion Field. Sumner came up from his 5-back position to drop Stabler after a 1-yard pickup at the 44-yard line. Exactly 8 minutes left in the first period. 14-0 Florida State out front. Coach Bill Peterson coming back from a terrific defeat at the hands of Houston last week, really jumping off to a magnificent start against the Tide tonight. Stabler rolling to the left. Stabler pitching up to his fullback at the 45, 47-yard line. Eddie Morgan was the ball carrier to the 47. Bob Menendez put him down. That's a pickup of 3 yards. It will be third down and a long 6 yards to go. Big play here, and coming into the ball game is Terry Willis, the fine sophomore from Dayville. He is replacing Richard Brewer and doubtless bringing a play from the bench on 3rd and 6. Dennis Holman wide to the right. Stabler looks at him as the halfback goes out the coverage. From the split backfield. Kenny Stabler looks. He has time. He wheels one out incomplete on a fine defensive play, and there's Willis at the 44-yard line. P.K. Weatherell broke it up, and it will be 4th down coming. The incompleted cross pass, stopping the clock with 7 minutes, 1 second. Best to play in the first period. Florida State, as we told you, has jumped out to a stunning 14-0 lead. Going back again, P.K. Weatherell and Walt Sumner, the deadly duo that combined with blocking and running to tally against Alabama. Davis about 9 yards back. Here's the snap to Davis. Davis takes. He kicks a nice climbing punt. It's going to be taken in by Weatherell at the 17. He takes up to the 10. He's going to make the corner to 10 and gets the 14-yard line, and red jersey on him down. Van Moss was one that had a hand on him. At the 13-yard line, it will be 1st and 10 for Florida State. 6 minutes, 45 seconds. That's the play in the first period. Alabama has pushed the Seminoles back. This is the worst by far that Florida State has had the ball as far as field position is concerned. At the 13-yard line, touchdown and 10 to go. Ron Sellers, wide right. He scored one of the first touchdowns. He flipped full set tight backfield. Signals are being called. Long count. Hitting an automatic. Is the handoff to Holman. Holman at left guard gets possibly 1 yard. That's about all. Backing her up in the middle was Bob Childs with help from Randy Barron. Alabama's 4 linebackers, Childs, Owen, Hall, and Bedwell. Pick up of 1 yard. I think the official has waved his arms to call a time, and the reason being, I believe the scoreboards are going off. So the scoreboard went off, and they have to keep the time on the field. You have to wonder if this is a sympathetic scoreboard that just hates to show that 14-0 against the Crimson Tide up there. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to play in the first period. 14-0 Florida State out front. With a second down coming, they have the ball just shy of their own 15-yard line. Cam Hammond, I believe, has won himself a starting quarterback job. Make no mistake about that, as he calls a long count to a shifting Alabama defense. He spreads them in, wide to the right one time. Trap field to left side, fumble! And he's going Alabama recovers at the 13. Hammond recovers it for the Clemson side at the 14-yard line. There was a handoff to Green. As Green, on a counter play, came through, he lost the ball, and Junior Mike Ford from Tuscaloosa dived for it and claimed it for the Clemson side. First and 10 for Bama at the 14-yard line. Roughly 6 minutes left to play in the first period. Alabama rolls them out with Richard Brewer, wide left, from the I formation. Mike Stabler operates. Here's the snap, the handoff to his fullback, getting about 2 yards. That's Tommy Wade as the deep back. Tommy Wade, a sophomore from Dothan, slanted over, picked up close to 3 yards. Dale McCullers, the linebacker, made the stop. Mike Glatt was in there to help him out. Eddie Morgan comes in replacing Tommy Wade at the deep back spot. Morgan at the deep back. As the handoff goes to Morgan. Morgan on the pass play, gets to the 5-yard line. He almost broke it if he could have kept his balance. Pulling him down was John Crow from St. Cloud, Florida. It'll be 3rd and 2. The officials say as he stumbled, he actually hit the ground at the 6-yard line. So it will be 3rd down, about a yard and a half to go. Kenny Morgan is your fullback. Eddie Morgan is your tailback. Ziegler, your quarterback. Wide to the right, Dennis Holman. The handoff to Morgan. Morgan dives for that first down. He's met in midair by Chuck Easton and 2 or 3 other white jersey Seminoles. And the field judge and the head linesman will have to judge his forward progress before we see whether it'll be 1st and goal or 4th and inches. Alabama asked for a measurement coming in as David Chatwood. Well, it looks from here, and we're guessing, but the way that yard marker is about closer to the 14, and the ball is just inside the 15. It's the 4.5-yard line, and it's going to be close, but they're stretching the chain after. This is a big one now. If Alabama does not make it, it will be a 4th down play, and you're right, it's short by a foot. So Alabama's got 1 foot to go, and what a very big play this is for the Crimson Tide, trailing 14-0 in the first quarter. Oh, yeah, they got to take them out on a 4th and 4 situation. The up back. It's Martin. The handoff to Morgan. Morgan gets to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, and almost rolls into the end zone. As Menton Rustin blew a fine block through there to string him through. Ratliff and Black let him down. But Nathan Rustin, the senior from Phoenix City, had to take over where Seco Daddy left off last year and blow him out of there, and he did that. Florida State is leading 14-0. Alabama about a yard and a half away from getting on the scoreboard for the first time in 1967. Kenny Stabler operating again from the I formation. Stabler keeping himself. Stabler bites his way into the end zone. So the Snake Man fought his way over Walter Sumner as he rolled to the right. Took off him, one tackler, pulled his way into the end zone, and Alabama has 6. Florida State has 14. And a spectacular, to put it mildly, first quarter that is not over by a long shot yet. Since the scoreboards are out, we would guess that we have about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the first period. Steve Davis and to attempt the extra point. Here's the snap. It's placed down. Davis kicked it through, and it's good. There's timeout on the field. What's the score? Alabama 14. Hold the phone. A flag is down on that play. Let's see. The 2 officials threw the flags in this thing. They're consulting Alabama. I would imagine it's against Florida State because Mike Caller's out there. And let's see if they're going to call Alabama back or not. It was Florida State's defensive lineup. They're saying after now Bobby Johns is talking with the official, which means that Alabama could have an option. If they got a yard and a half closer, there's some speculation they could go for 2. Let's see. Alabama probably will go for 2 from yard and a half out down. Let's see what happens on this big play. That's quite a lengthy call. Bill Peterson would like to be more informed about this too. He's parading up and down the sidelines howling at them. Alabama nevertheless is huddling. David Chadwood is in there. Dennis Dixon is in there. And Alabama is going for 2. They get the penalty. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. Morgan gets the 2 points. He got the 2 points off that tackle. So, there's timeout on the field. What is the score? Florida State 14, Alabama 8. See, and Eddie Morgan made it, and now it's 14-8, and Alabama kicks off to Florida State. Alabama kicking off against the white breeze. Alvin Francis kicked it very high, but not very deep, to the 18-yard line, which taken to Florida State. To the 25. And to Eddie Ball Rogers, dropped in at the 29.5-yard line. It was actually picked off by Bill Gunter, who is one of the specialty players for Florida State. So just shy, about a foot shy of the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for Florida State. Ken Hammond operating. We mention once again that the scoreboards are temporarily out of order. Florida State is up front 14-8. Sam will be recapping the spectacular scoring and spectacular play for you, because we still probably have about 3 minutes left to play in the first period. Long count by senior Ken Hammond, who's taken over the throttle for the Florida State Seminoles. Long, very long count. As the handoff to Holman. Holman is slammed down for no gain whatsoever. He tried to find the one. He could not. Charles Harris had nothing to say about that. So did Bob Charles emphatically. And Middle guard Wayne Owens. Middle Owens. That's where he usually is, in the middle of everything. No gain. So second down and 10 yards to go. Alvin Samples into the ball game. A defensive tackle for the Crimson Tide. Wide to the right is Sellers. Second down 10. Hammond drops back. Throws into the flat and incomplete. Intended for Lane Center. He was closely guarded over there by Bobby Jones, so it will be third down coming. Alabama out front. Florida State out front, and Alabama trailing by a score of 14-8. Florida State scoring on a 12-yard pass and then a magnificent 76-yard punt return. Alabama secondary. Bobby John, the All-American, across the way on the right side. On the near side to us, Sonny Sutton, Dickie Thompson. Third down play from split backfield. Woolman is the D-back. Alabama shifts its defense. Hammond dropping straight back on 3rd and 10. Trying to set up the screen to Woolman. Comes to the 30. Comes to the 35. Woolman is hit down short of the 40. Helping to roll him down with Brownie side. And as the red jerseys umpire, we pick up Mike Hall and Bobby John to bring him down short of the first down. But there's depth of screen to running back Bill Woolman. And he took it out to the 38-yard line. And now Florida State has got the punt for the first time. And let's see how Alabama handles it. There's nothing. 2 men back. One is Johnny Sutton, and the other is Dennis Bowman. How about that? Bowman deep, Sutton to the near side. Here's the snap. The kick is in the air. It wobbles out of bounds, I believe, on the far side over the Alabama bench, and it should not have been much of a kick at all. As the officials mark it, let's see where they bring it in. It looks like the Alabama 37. So that means that's a kick of 13, about 24 yards. And Alabama with good field position at the hash mark on the far side of the playing field here at Legion Field. And it's first and 10. Very late in the first period. They trail 14-8 against the comeback Florida State football team. Brewer wide to the left side. Alabama with so many backs operating from the split backfield now. Left hand to Kenny Saber. Look, he throws, completed at the 40-yard line to one of his halfbacks. He got to the 42-yard line. I believe it was Sonny Wade. And he is hit down by Mike Blatt. A good tackle. He was trying a little delayed pass, and Wade might have been his safety valve man to pick up a 5 yards from senior Kenny Stigler to sophomore tailback Sonny Wade. Wade had a broken hand, but he's in there playing, and he should be a great one. Very wide to the left. Richard Brewer on a second down 5. Stabler on a quick handoff to Wade. Wade fights his way to the 45. He got to about the 47-yard line. Kennan was one of the early tacklers, and he had some help from John Cole coming up from a safety spot. Third down and about a foot. Third and about a foot. Alabama has a new fullback in there. I believe we're trying to spot that Tommy Wade is your tailback. Wade and Martin. Here's the hands up to Wade. Wade on counterplay. Gets up first down. He was hit on the closing tackle at the 49-yard line. Frank Bohan, a sophomore, 6'3", 225, hit Sonny Wade, who's the speed from Golson, 6'2", 185, and that was quite a collision, believe you me. But it is first down for the Crimson Tide, very late in the first quarter of play. That 22 points scored as Alabama and Florida State get the 1967 season off in quite spectacular fashion. Slot with a strong side to the left. Bowman is wide. Man in motion to the right. Saber takes. Final pass. Drops back. He's hit. He's throwing long to Dennis Bowman. Bowman is taken over a great play at the 4-yard line and scores. Alabama fans are looking at one and seeing the chair with whether he caught it or not, but somehow or another he gathered it in. What a play by Dennis Bowman. That has got to be one of the most spectacular catches you'll ever see in a football game. Hammond and the defensive man were wrestling for 20 yards down the field. The ball was thrown by the snake way up in the air, and miraculously, Dennis Bowman covered like a blanket, teamed out with the football, and that will have to be one of the greats. So it's 14-14 as Bobby John holds. Steve Davis will snap. We want to recap that play for you because it was magnificent. Here's the snap. The ball is chased down. The kick is in the air. It's good. Alabama goes out front. 15-14 over Florida State. This is exactly the way that play went. We watched them in practice using this. They put a strong side to the left with a man in the slot. Roman was wide left, and the Richard Moore was on the slot to the left side. From the high formation, a man went in motion away from the flow of the play. In other words, went to his right. That was Connie Williams. Stabler, as he rolled up, spun to the right as if he was going to fall away. After taking a couple of steps, he whipped back to his left, looked as Roman made his break down and in, and Stabler must have thrown the ball 55 yards in the air, and Roman made a catch that the right throws about. One of the memorable pass receptions. Absolutely no question about it, man. Deep for Florida State as we've got plenty of action left yet. And Sanford kicks another short one to the 27-yard line. It's gathered in to the 30. Getting outside to 35. Takes by red jerseys out of bounds at the 35. With Bill Cutter, who's check down again. He was run up by Danny Ford. And number 77 for the Crimson Tide, Junior Davis, operating from the specialty team. So it's the 35-yard line is the line of scrimmage. The score is 15-14, and believe it or not, the first quarter is still going. So we have 3 quarters if a sellout crowd of 68,000 fans can stand it. From a split backfield, wide left is Crenner. Going signals is Hammond. 35-yard line is the line of scrimmage. A quick slant and pass to the 40-yard line, complete. As the ball goes to Ron Sellers, picking up a block and making a good one was Green on Dickie Thompson. Some of the fans might have thought he hit a little bit late, but the official right on top of the plate patted him on the backsides and said, "You're all right." Not particularly all right for Alabama because that was a 9-yard game. Second down and 1, 15-14. Alabama out front. Spectacular first quarter. This is one that will be remembered for a long time to come. Center, wide to the left. Short flanker to the right side is Ron Sellers, and I believe that after a first quarter that must have lasted approximately 3 hours, that is the end of the first quarter with the score. Alabama 15, Florida State 14. Second down and 1 yard to go from the I formation. Long count again by Hammond. Very long count. He hands off to Green. Green right up the line, gets the first down to the 47-yard line. And they had to help up end him. Mike Riley was one of them. Alvin Samples was another. And I believe that Lane Owen was also in to put the clincher. But little Larry Green, 173-pounder, hurdles to pick up the first down just shy of the 47. First and 10 for the Seminoles. Alabama using basically a 4-man front. Mike Ford recovered the fumble to put Alabama in business on the right end spot. Alabama has a 5-man front currently. Split backfield with a slot formation to the left. Hammond rolls out. Hammond throws incomplete to center at the 47-yard line inside territory. Chasing over there with Bobby Johnson. Hammond now has thrown the ball 6 times. He has 3 completions. Alabama has attempted 2 passes, 1 completion, a 51-yard touchdown pass from Stabler to Holman. First half, Alabama has 4, Florida State has 3. Well, I'm sure all of you listening in are aware that Kenny Stabler, who was dismissed from the squad for non-conformity last spring, came back to do some penance in summer school and was taken back on the squad in late August. The prodigal son returned with one of the prettiest pass plays we've ever seen done by an Alabama Crimson jersey. There's a draw play with Hammond handing to Woman. Woman gets to the 50-yard line. Brownie Spies was there to help wrestle him down. And Mike Riley, playing a sort of a floating middle guard, has been out on a good number of plays, but his forward motion on a draw carried past the 50. Alvin Samples comes back in. And I believe Billy Stragan in to replace Charles Harris. It's third down and a long 5 yards to go. The ball just across the 50 in Alabama territory. Opening moments of the second quarter. Alabama out front overcoming a 14-point deficit. They now lead 15-14. Third down. The big play as third downs always are. Hammond dropping straight back. Alabama trying to put a rush. Throws complete to the 43-yard line inside territory and a first down. And Preston Taylor takes it in. Lane Owen pulled him down, but it is first down on a little delay as the tight end, Preston Taylor, the big fella, 6'3", 202, who slid over into the center and vacated, put the ball in. So first and 10 for Florida State as the Seminoles certainly want to atone from their showing last week in the Astrodome, and they've come here to raise havoc here on Legion Field. First and 10, Ken Hammond is the FSU quarterback. A quick slant pass from the right side is complete to Ron Sellers, the flanker. He takes it in, he's thrown out of bounds at the 35-yard line. John Sutton from Bluffville, a junior, made the tackle. A pickup about 6 yards. We'll say second down, 4 yards to go. Alabama has benefit of what little breeze there is here in the second period. Alabama won the toss. Received, took the ball after a fumble, put Florida State in business on the Alabama 39. They scored. Moments later, Walt Sumner took the punt, backed by Stu Davis for 76 yards in the TD. Alabama then came back to go ahead with some spectacular fireworks from Stabler to Dennis Holman, two fine senior football players. Here's the handoff on a running play to Larry Green. Green gets down to the 31-yard line as he slides very close to that first down marker. Mike Riley, Johnny Fives, and Mike Hall coming up off the bottom of that. It is the first down for Florida State. They have moved the ball very well after taking the kickoff. They started the stride at their 35-yard line, and they're just shy of the Alabama 30. Mike Ford, Bob Child, Alvin Sample, Mike Hall, Charles Harris, Mike Riley, up and down that forward wall, defensively for Alabama, trying to contain the Seminoles. Center, split wide to the left side. Four-man front put on by Alabama. Long count again. The official is looking at his watch. Here's the snap. Hammond takes, throws out on the front. He is wrestled out of bounds immediately by Donnie Sutton. A nice catch by Ron Sellers and a good defensive play by Donnie Sutton that resulted in a gain of about a yard. Not quite a yard for Florida State. Close to the 29-yard line. We'll say second down and 9 yards to go. Rushing into the game is Billy Cox with some instructions. He is replacing Payne Fenner at the split end position. From second down 9, Alabama anxious to get that ball to contain the Seminoles, who move the ball from 35 yards and have second down and 9 at the Alabama 29. Foreman on a power sweep. Foreman outside of the 26-yard line. Just out of bounds. Mike Hall had a beat on him all the way, drilled him out, carried him almost over to the running track on the far side of Regent Field. Ball is spiked inbounds at the hash mark at the 27-yard line. First down and 6 yards to go for the Seminoles. So a big play at the 27. Wide left is Billy Cox. In the slot, along with him, is Ron Sellers. Running room is to the left side as Ken Hammond looks over the Alabama defense. Drops straight back, has a little time. He's going to run to his right now. Charles Harris is trying to get him. Harris misses him. He gets to 20. He's finally rolled down by Bobby Johns at the 17-yard line. Johns and Sutton came in to pull him under, but a first down as Ken Hammond turned it on. Terrific speed. He eluded Charles Harris and made his first down. His ball motion carried all the way to the 16-yard line. So Florida State on a sustained drive from their own 35-yard line, now close, certainly in field goal range at the Alabama 16-yard line. David Bedwell, the rover, comes over to cover. Cox flanks wide to the left side. Alabama puts a 7-man front. Hammond stepping back, throwing a slant pass, completed on the far side. Sellers takes it in, and Sutton smacks him down immediately at the 13-yard line. Pick up of 3. That is the pass play that Joe Namath used to perform so effectively. As he takes the ball from center, just takes it about 2 steps back and wheels a bullet out to the flank to one of his tall receivers. And it has worked very effectively for Florida State thus far. No long gainers, but some steady 2 and 3 and 4 yards material. Second down and 7 at the 13-yard line. Wide man to the left side. Alabama with a 6-man shifting front. Here's the snap. Hand off to Moman. Moman gets close to the 11-yard line. Mike Hall makes him straight up. Drilled him down well. Moved from the 13 to the 11. It will be third down and 5 yards to go. The ball is a shade toward the east side of the playing field. If you're thinking in terms of field goal, as I'm sure Coach Bill Peterson and 16,000 fans are right here in case this play should fail on a third down, short 5-yard situation. Slider to the left. Jim Hammond on the third down. His right. He throws incomplete in the end zone. His intended receiver was Sellers. Sutton was over there right with him. He threw it high, and it was incomplete. So fourth down coming, and going in is the kicker, Grant Guthrie. Florida State kicker, Grant Guthrie, a sophomore from Claymont, Delaware. 15-14 is the score. We probably have not mentioned that enough. Alabama out front, 15-14. They overcame a 14-point deficit. scoreboard is out here at Legion Field, so we have to guess the time. We'll say about 9 minutes left. Jeffrey will attempt a 17 from the 17-yard line. It's a 27-yard attempt. The kick is in the air, and it is good. Florida State goes ahead 17 to 15. There's time out on the field with the score. Alabama 15, Florida State 17. Florida State, after having a stunning two-touchdown Alabama barrage, comes back and drives for the field goal, and now will kick off to Alabama. Here's Guthrie's kick. He drills it pretty well this time to Kenny Martin at the 5-yard line. Martin comes to 10. Cuts across the 15. With 20 and he gets down the 21-yard line. On a fine jolting tackle. We'll pick up that young man's number as he rolls up. Colors and Cannon. Cannon, one of the co-captains, and he really put a shoulder to fullback Kenny Martin as he ran it up 16 yards from the 5 to the 21. First down, and 10 yards to go for Alabama at their own 21-yard line. They trail. Florida State lead 17 to 15. Hammond splits to the left. The catcher, that beautiful pass play a while ago. Kenny Stabler rolls back, hands to his tailback, Connie Wade. Wade gets up perhaps to the 22-yard line before Frank Bohan hits him down after a 2-yard pickup. Dennis Dixon is in at the strong end spot. Kenny Stabler is in at the quarterback post. Second down 9. Operating, going from left to right as we look at them. Then wide left and right. Stabler drops back. Has all the time in the world. Flipped it over. It's tipped and intercepted. Off Florida State at the 30-yard line. And it is Edwin lost the fisticuffs over there. Easton intercepted the ball after it was tipped in heavy traffic. Easton takes it in, and Florida State claims the football at the 30-yard line in Alabama territory. Let us play again. Because the scoreboards are out, we have to estimate the time remaining in the first half of play. But we would say that there must be about 7.5 to 8 minutes, and Florida State is in front and now in good position as they capitalize on another Alabama error. 30-yard line inside territory. Florida State sends men wide to the left. Sellers is the slot back. Hammond is your quarterback. He takes to one man. Throws to his right. He wants to throw long. He throws incomplete at the 3-yard line. His intended receiver, Ron Sellers, 6'4", 187 from Jacksonville, Florida. One problem Alabama has had here in the first half of this game, and that is the inability to do its pass rush on Hammond. Hammond had that beautiful protection all night, and has had plenty of time to stop the receivers, and Alabama's going to have to generate a better pass rush because they're putting a lot of pressure on that secondary. And I don't know what Florida State did on that last pass play, Sam, but they must have dropped back 8 people because Alabama had blockers and fine as they dropped back to the 10 County Stable. Second down 10 from the 30 as they went for the bomb. Almost a double wingback formation as Hammond on the quarterback draw comes up to the 30, to 25. He's hit at the 24-yard line, finally spun down. Mike Hall was there. So was David Bedwell. For a pickup of about 6. It'll be second down, so third down, beg your pardon. Third down and a long 4 to go at the Alabama 24-yard line. Brent Guthrie put a pretty good push into that last kick, so they're getting close to his range. Third down, 4 yards to go. An incompleted forward pass and a quarterback draw, working very effectively against the side defense. Let's see what the third down call will be from senior Cam Hammond as he calls a long count again. He's dropping back, throws over the front, completed to the 13-yard line, to the 10, to the 8, to the 5, to the 4-yard line. Goes the Florida State receiver, Lon Sellers, and he takes it inside the 5-yard line. Finally wrapping him up was David Bedwell, but he drifted off into a zone and was wide open. First and goal for Florida State. Alabama. Another middle defender in there. Mike Riley, middle guard spot. First and goal for Florida State. They went ahead 14-0. Alabama came back to go ahead 15-14. Florida State then played 17-15, and they split them again. The Seminoles bidding for a stunning, staggering outset. First and goal. The handoff is to Green. Green is offended by Mike Hall, who spotted his way in and really jumped him at the 4-yard line. No gain whatsoever. Junior Mike Hall authoring that terrific tattoo. Mike Ford, and at the defensive end spot for the Crimson Tide. Going in is Chip Brad, messenger boy doubles from Coach Phil Peterson of Florida State. Second down and goal. They are right in the front of the field, right between the middle of the uprights in case they try another field goal. Here's the call. Cam Hammond is the strong side is to the right, and I believe they're going to call him for too much time, and that's what it is. told you on a couple of occasions, Tim Hammond has taken an awful long time, probably calling automatic or something of the sort right at the line of scrimmage. And it had been close, and finally he was called on that particular one. They're at the 9.5-yard line in Alabama territory on a second down play. Hammond dropping back. He throws a floater out of bounds. He was just getting rid of that one as Sam told you, Alabama had to generate a fast rush. And Charles Harris and Mike Ford did a pretty good job on that one. And he had the wind kind of a dying swan that died at his track. Out of bounds. Third down. Ball still remains directly in the center of the playing field as far as the sideline sites are concerned. So Alabama was contained on a third down play as Chip Glass comes in at one of the receiving spots. Bill Peterson using a wide open pro-type offense. They have generated some points, 17 thus far, and they're knocking at the side door again. Third down play here from a split backfield with a strong side right. Hammond to Bowman. Bowman on the halfback option. He's throwing back. He's going to sit down Alabama at the 10-yard line. And he's at 35. The 40. It's not cold. He's going to take territory. He's back down at the 32-yard line. Mike Ford taking that one off, and Fenwick, Jack Fenwick, finally dragged him down. To recap that play, if you watch the game this afternoon, Vince Greenway moved left and slowed on against Miami as the quarterback sets it back to a halfback. The halfback runs to the right, wheels around and throws all the way across the field to the quarterback. So in this case, instead of the quarterback receiving it, Mike Ford, the very fast defensive end, touch it up and line it back about 60 yards to the Florida State 32. Cleveland, heading back to Kentwood. Kentwood touchdown for 1 yard and that's all as Florida State falls him down to the 31. Chuck Easton came up quickly from sideback position to bring him down. So Alabama saves off a definite Florida State scoring threat as Mike Ford, who recovered the fumble, came through again with another great play to get Alabama out of serious trouble. They trail Florida State about two-thirds of the way through the second period, 17-15. Kenny Stabler at the throttle. Holman is wide to the right on a 2nd and 9 call. A slot formation this time with Richard Brewer now going in motion to the left. Stabler dropping back. He looks. He runs to his left. He throws. He plays the Holman at the 21-yard line. And Peterson immediately left him out at that point. Clips Alabama at the 20. Chuck Elliott, double linebacker, brought him down. One move, one foot on his side back as he wheeled back up and almost instinctively they knew where he was going. I think maybe they dropped the flag into that as the tacklers were a little bit too upward on Dennis Seminoles. The walk-off takes it to the 10.5-yard line. First and 10. Personal foul against Florida State, grabbing the face mask. Now, with the ball from the 10.5-yard line, bear this in mind. Alabama could get a first down without scoring a touchdown. 17-15, Florida State leads. Wide left, Dennis Holman. Wide right, Richard Brewer. I formation. Stabler, hands off to his tailback. He's in the end zone for a touchdown. It's Eddie Morgan. Eddie Morgan, slide right over. Walt Sumner at the 2-yard line. The junior from Hattiesburg. Looking like he did in the Sugar Bowl last year. He broke tackle after tackle to take it in from 10.5. So the score is 21-17 in favor of Alabama. Do with this. We have about 4.5 minutes left to play in the half. And as we saw, Jim Jones' spectacular battle before sold-out Legion Field and Birmingham, Alabama. The curtain raiser for the Crimson Tide. Ronnie Johns will hold. Steve Davis will attempt the extra point. Here's the snap. It's placed down. The kick is in the air. It is good. There is time out on the field to play with a score Alabama 22, Florida State 17, and how about that? Here's the Alabama sitting on the ground, too. Moment in Green at deep as the advance. The kick is a low, skimming kick. It shuttles down to the 15-yard line. Green picks it up. Comes back rather easily to the 25. He's hit once and boom, down to the 27-yard line. He goes. Kenny Martin was the starter to get down there, and Eddie Bo Rogers closed out. Well, it'll be 4-6 ball at their own 22-yard line. As Ken commented, Alabama's defense was supposed to be a thing of beauty and a joy forever. It's been a wide-open football game, with offense being the total story, 22-17, as you can well imagine, till late in the first half. At the 27, Florida State going against the Blazers, seems to be picking up just a little bit. Tim Hammond is still operating the offense. Stopping back is Hammond. Hammond is pressured. He's hit. He slows down. He's completed his running at the 27. Green to the 40. Green cutting outside close to the 45-yard line. 50 bit of running by sophomore senior Larry Green from Cairo, Georgia. He took it out of bounds at the 44-yard line. good play by Kim Hammond as he literally sucked in the Alabama defenders and enabled his halfback to slide out there. Bob Childs was one of the tacklers. Wayne Owen also chased him out of bounds. First and 10, that was a 17-yard pickup. The line of scrimmage is the 44. Here's the snap. Hammond handing to Coleman. Coleman trying to throw. He throws incomplete and headed for Chip Blair. And the flow of the play was to the left, and Norman, who's a right-hander, seemed to have trouble. He's a halfback. He's not a quarterback. So throwing off balance was unsuccessful. Second down, 10 yards to go, and that stops the clock wherever it is. The clock here at Legion Field and the scoreboard is out. It's just one of the bizarre happenings we've had in this first half. It's been quite a thing, and I know you'll want to take a look at it on television tomorrow. Second down and 10, late in the first half. Slot formation to the left. Kim Hammond dropping back. Here's the rush. Screen pass is almost picked up. It was intended for Norman. Dashing up for it was Junior Wayne Owen, and he knew what was coming. Had Norman had caught it, I think Wayne would have unhinged it. If the pass had been a little bit overthrown, he might have taken it and gone all the way. Florida State passing back. It's pretty tough to defense. They have thrown already with the unofficially 17 times for 9 completions. We still have plenty of time left in the half. About 3 or 4 minutes, I would guess, John. And very wide to the left for Florida State on a big third down play. Kim Hammond dropping back as the flag thrown. Here's the pass. It is completed to the 40-yard line in Alabama territory. The Flowers pushed away to the 38-yard line and down. However, a flag was thrown at the 45-yard line in Florida State territory. In fact, 2 flags. One on the far side, one on the near. The preliminary indication that we get is the Florida State left in. Now, this is not the board of practice pass. He took this tight end, lifted up, and broke his stance before the snap. Just the end of the way, we did have an early start. It might have caught some of you listeners along our stations, and Sam will be identifying you during halftime also. If you want to stay tuned to get the first play of this spectacular first half. Here's the long pass, completed into 5 territory at the 45-yard line to Ron Sellers. He ran his hook pattern straight downfield and whipped over, got clear, and was hit. And it's going to be right at first down, right at it. And I believe they have motion that it is a first down. That is correct. Ron Sellers must be in the engineering school because he figured out how far he had to go by about 3 inches. He got in front of the Alabama defender to bring it in. First and 10 for Florida State. They want to try to get him at the scoreboard one more time. Here's the snap to Hammond. Hammond, a beautiful play as he throws right over the center to Chip Glass. And Glass takes it down to the 33-yard line. Dickie Thompson, Alabama safety man, made the stop. But it's a first down. That play looked like the tackle-eligible play that Jerry Duncan last year. Is all of a sudden out of attack. And Chip Glass came roaring out, and Hammond just lobbed one over to him. A perfect play. Extremely hard to defend. At the 33-yard line. First down and 10. Hammond looks for the snap pass. Falls over the center, completed to the 22-yard line. Ron Sellers, the thorn in the Alabama side tonight, took it in. First down at the 22-yard line, as he was hit down immediately by Sutton and John. But Florida State has moved inexorably after taking that kickoff from their own 27-yard line. And they are now at the 5-22. Alabama, I believe, jumped offside. The man playing right over center looped into the play, and unless he was drawn off, it will be a 5-yard walk-off against Alabama, and that's what it is. And that's the first penalty of the night against Alabama. A 5-yard penalty. Florida State has been penalized 26.5 yards. The score is Alabama 22, Florida State 17, but Florida State has something in mind about that, as they are on the Alabama 17-yard line, first down and 5 yards to go. Wide to the left side is Whitcott in the split backfield. Hammond hands to his halfback. Green to 16. Green close to the 12-yard line. Alvin Samples had a hand on it. So did Mike Hall and so did Wayne Owen. Handing over from his that position, Charles Harris. Pick up a 3. Second down. 2 yards to go. The ball at the 15-yard line. So Florida State, an excellent chase there. And a timeout has been called. There is timeout on the field. What's the score? Alabama 22 and Florida State 17. Second down, about a yard and a half to go at the 13-yard line. The lines of poise, long count. Hammond State slides out. He wants to throw again. He rolls to his left. Look, he spins back, nice throws off into the flag, completing the 11-yard line. To the 5, and the end zone for a touchdown was Harry Kane. And And Jim Hammond, the magician, in that backfield, eluding the red jersey, he ran to his left. Green was strictly a safety valve, but as Hammond kept going to his left sufficiently, that left Green wide open. He hit him and he dived into the end zone as he turned on the after runners. Now the Saints jump into the lead, 23-22. Grant Guthrie going in to attempt the extra point. Here's the snap. The ball is placed down. The kick is in the air. It is good. There's time out on the field to play. What's the score? Florida State 24, Alabama 22. A minute 20, remain to play. Here's the whistle. It's a low kick, and it goes to the 30-yard line. Picked up by Sam Moss. Moss heading for the out-of-bounds markers and gets there at about the 29-yard line. Sam Moss, singing from here in Birmingham, just simply put the ball, wanted to stop that clock as he ran it straight out of bounds. This time it was probably 75 seconds left to play in the half. Flags are down at the 45-yard line in Alabama territory. We have not been able to determine whose call is against, although the referee is coming over to talk to Florida State. Wide man, left and right. Kenny Silver's now formation. And to Eddie Morgan. Morgan cutting the outside. And what's one man? Morgan to the 46 to the 50-yard line. As Eddie Morgan, the Hattiesburg hustler, rambles to the 50-yard line. He was hit by Dale McCullers, but he shook him off, and McCullers was a little bit shaken up on that. I believe Alabama has immediately taken time out, as that was a 21-yard scamper for Eddie Morgan. And while they take time out, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Alabama Football Network. Alabama comes out, working from midfield. Richard Brewer, wide to the left side, then from the right. Saber dropping straight back. Saber throwing, completed on the 50-yard line. Man is hit immediately and dropped. No game. David Chatwood. That wasn't a safety valve pass, and Alabama immediately calls timeout. We believe Alabama has one timeout left as Coach Bryant sends in, but may have two. Terry Willis comes in to replace Richard Brewer. That was 2nd and 10. I think Alabama hopes to set up a similar screen on that. With a pass to Chatwood, but Mike Blatt and Joe Cannon, one of the co-captains, diagnosed it nicely and dropped him for no game. Went out front as Slater hit Roman on the most spectacular play of the night. 2nd down and 10. We're set to go now. Slater on the 5. Throwing. And that's it, and almost incomplete. Almost intercepted and then incomplete is what I should have said and what I intended to say. Then the confusion obviously didn't. And Dennis Roman was the intended receiver. Sumner and Easton were the folks who were knocking it down at about the 30-yard line. We would judge we have about a minute to play, and we think Alabama has one timeout left. They're going with the wind, and the head's picked up, and the altitude has dropped, probably in the high 50s. The wind about 8 miles an hour. Roman on quarterback draw. Cannot move, and he's sworn down. Losing some yardage. I believe that might have been a bet decision, man. I don't know what happened on that, but Cannon and Blatt drove him back to about the 47, 48-yard line, and his 4th down coming, and Stabler goes out. Not better, obviously, Florida State has been tackling them. I think this is a fine-up ball, so this is a good news for them, and they're ready. They got that early touchdown, and that can just transform you, and it might have taken a little something out of Alabama. Steve Davis is running. He kicks it high and very soft, and Florida State wants no part of it. They're avoiding that football as if it were a big hooded cobra. And it rolls dead and dies at the 28-yard line in Florida State territory. They do not want to take a chance of handling the football this late in the day. Florida State leading 24-22, and they will probably freeze the ball to use some of Stan Siegel's basketball parlance and leave the field 24-22 ahead, looking for a staggering upset over the team that most had rated certainly no worse than 5th in the nation. They're spreading men all over the field as Hammond takes it. No, who's freezing? Hammond's going to run it up the middle. And to the 33-yard line, Mike Ford corrals him. Bulldog and Browns about the 33-yard line. Jim Hammond has quarterbacked all the way. He took over from Jared Patrick last week against Houston. And I would say that young man from Melbourne has earned himself a starting position. Make no mistake about it. There is the whistle. The official comes in. That is the end of the first half. What's the score? Florida State 24. Alabama 22. We will have halftime comment shortly. And wherever you may be, get set for what should be a great second half of football. We go into the second half with Florida State leading Alabama 24-22, and here to call all the exciting second half action is John Forney.
Then we noticed running on the field, you can almost feel the vibrations, the confidence, the excitement of those kids from Florida State. And though we represent the University of Alabama Football Network, we want to be in the forefront of those who salute them for playing a really great game of football here at Legion Field tonight and for a very fine comeback. Thibodeau will kick off. There's the whistle. He advances. Runs from left to right. This is another short kick. Going to the 28-yard line. It's picked up there and taken out to the 39-yard line by Donovan Jones, the senior. He runs it back to the 39-yard line, and he's brought down by Kenny Martin down there quick under it. But it puts Florida State in excellent field position. They lead 24-22. In case you just tuned our way, the scoreboard lights here are out. Went out midway in the first quarter, so we have to guess the time. But there is no guess about the score. Florida State 24, Alabama 22. First and 10 for Florida State at their 39. Cam Hammond still directing the attack. The Moment on the power 3. Moment flips across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. Bill Moment, he's a senior, 188 at Palm Beach, played a great game against us as a sophomore in 1965. He picks up about a yard and a half across the 40-yard line. On the far side of the field, Bob Childs and Johnny Sutton combined to bring him down. Eddie Bo Rogers is into the line back on 2nd and 8. Alabama has a 6-man front. They're trying to develop pass rush. Hammond is back. He goes. It's completed to the 50-yard line. To the 40. Getting outside of the 30. Pulled down finally at the 25-yard line is Ron Sellers. A spectacular receiver here tonight and bidding for lineman of the week honors. As he took that trailing pass, tipping over the center, pulled away from one Alabama tackler, and rushed down the 25-yard line before J.P. Thompson was among the 2 or 3 Alabama boys to finally bring him down. Bobby Johns also helping. First and 10 as the Florida State passing attack is riddling the vaunted Alabama defense. First and 10 at the side 25. Florida State trying to increase it. Coleman sweeping. He has a run-pass option. He's hit back at the line of scrimmage, and I believe he was dropped. Mike Ford came through to bump him down. I thought it might be a battle of the yard loss, but Norman kept his balance and got back to the line of scrimmage. Jim Duke was also over there, a sophomore tackle from Columbus, Georgia, to help bring him down. A messenger boy is Wayne Fenner going in, giving the play on a 2nd down and 10 play to Tim Hammond, the senior from Melbourne, Florida. Wide right is Ron Sellers, a deadly weapon against the side receiver. From a double wing formation almost. Hammond with a long count. Stops back just once or twice. He's hit stopped and followed behind the line of scrimmage. Back forward, again, leading the rush. He had help from Billy Stragan and Jim Duke, who folded in to bring him down at the 27-yard line. Hammond, I think, had in mind throwing a slant end pass, but his receiver, Sellers, was flat covered, so he tried to come back up the middle. Ford and Stragan got him to bring him down. Third down. A short 12 yards to go. Sellers is flanked to the right side. Opening moments of the second half. Florida State leading by 2. From the hash mark on the far side of the playing field. Hammond dropping straight back. Going over the center. It's completed to the 21-yard line, but Mike Hall, the midi rides him down. Well short of any first down yardage. It was Chip Glass, and Glass caught it in heavy traffic, and Mike Hall caught him. Going in for a possible field goal attempt. Grant Guthrie, a sophomore kicker. He has kicked 1 tonight and kicked all 3 extra points. Florida State will kick this against the Blues if indeed they do kick it. Because Tim Hammond may be going for broke. He will kick it from the 28. So this is a 38-yard attempt. Here's the snap. The ball is placed down. It appears long enough. And it is good. It is good. Florida State jumps out in front. 27-22. And there's time out on the field of play with the score. Florida State 27, Alabama 22. Hunter Husband and Dennis Coleman deep for Alabama to receive Grant Guthrie's kickoff. Deadly throw, 2 for 2 in the field goal department, 3 for 3 in the extra point department. He kicks the short, semi-onside kick. It bounces at the 40-yard line, takes it 40 foot. Off jumps back upfield. He's 35. 9-yard distance, people. He gets out to the 46-yard line. And a flag was on. I believe they're going to throw it at an Alabama lockup for blocking late. A fine run back by Eddie Pope. Maybe pushed and nullified by a penalty against the Crimson Tide. As Pope dashed back upfield to the 47-yard line, the flag was thrown after an Alabama block at the 45-yard line in FSU territory. Penalty is marked off, so it is first and 25. The long yardage that Ken Stabler will have to attempt to overcome. Stabler looks, throws, and completes to Richard Brewer at the 36-yard line. Brewer was cutting into the field of play. Stabler passes behind him. The defender was Dale McCullough. Second down, 25 to go at the 32-yard line inside territory. Alabama operating with the win. They trail by 5 points. Florida State out front, 27-22. Leading him out of the huddle is Billy Johnson, runner from Alabama on a second down, very long yardage. The handoff to Eddie Morgan. Morgan over left tackle, moves across to 35 to the 36, possibly past that, but that's all. Wilhelm and McCullers nailed him. Pick up a 4 yards to his place, so third down and 21 yards to go. The ball at the 36-yard line. Third and very long yardage, and Florida State loosens up that defensive secondary considerably, figuring that Kenneth Stabler will have to throw. Wait a minute, Steve Davis has gone in, and is in a short front formation. Florida State dropped the short man back. Instead, the snap comes to Stabler. Stabler throws. Completed to Hammond at the 50-yard line, and Dennis is brought down short. Another spectacular reception. D.K. Weatherall brings him down at the 50-yard line, and it will be fourth down. Long yardage to go. Early moments of the third quarter. 27-22. Florida State out front. So Alabama, on a third down situation under the new punting rule, made the threat of a kick and said, snapped it short to Stabler, gives it to the Hammond complete. Walt Sumner back as a single safety as Steve Davis is in to kick. Here's the snap. Davis takes. He boots a high floating kick, and Sumner calls for a fair catch and takes it in at the 14-yard line. What might have been a late block there. Judgment play as always. That's what you hear the hollering for in the background. No flag has been thrown. And it's first down to Florida State, just shy of their 15-yard line. Blood in their eye and upset on their line. 5 men, left and right, in the I formation. Cam Hammond faces the 6-man Alabama front. Hands off to Green. Green on the counterplay. Flips across the 20, out to the 24-yard line. Simply would not be denied. As they unfold, it was Dickie Thompson who came up from his safety spot to make the tackle. And Green broke the tackle to gain about 8 yards. Second down, 2 yards to go. Roughly 9.5 minutes for the play remaining in the third period. Alabama behind Florida State by 27-22 count. White man is Wayne Bennett to the left side on the second and 2. Alabama look at the long count by Hammond. Here's the counter play to the right side of Green. Green front daylight at the 30, the 35, the 38-yard line goes Larry Green. Finally brought down by Eddie Bo Rogers, one of the rolling linebackers, and by Billy Corgan. But it is first and 10 for Florida State as they have moved it out from their own 15-yard line to their own 37. And believe you me, they got 210 yards against Alabama in the first half. It looks like they have their mind trying to rack up an equal amount. Alabama has not been able to contain them as yet. And as Charlie Thornton and Stanfield come in, they have not been able to mount a pass rush to damage a 10-point passing attack. This is so as ball was not too much time, rather obviously, as the referee was jumping in on a first and 10 call. It will now be a first and 15 call. The ball moves back to the 32-yard line. Alabama's defenders, Corgan and Ford and Hall and Childs and Treadwell and Owens. And the secondary, Bobby John, Dickie Thompson, and Donnie Sutton. First and 15, and Florida State break double. Line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line. Treadwell flips to cover the slot formation to the left side. Hammond looks over a shifting Alabama defense. Draw play. The fumble. Players fire for it at the 28-yard line. Hammond, I believe, recovered his own fumble at the 26. Staples was there to freshman. Mike Riley was there to freshman. That's the loss. Back to the 26-yard line. And Alabama clogged up a draw play. And it'll be second down, very long yardage, 22 yards to go. Line of scrimmage, the FSU Seminoles 26, the Seminoles lead, 27-22. Lane center slips very wide to the left from a close set backfield. Ken Hammond works. Hammond rolls out to the left. He wants to throw back. He throws over the center, completed to the 38-yard line. To the 39-yard line goes Juan Sellers. Bobby Johns was there to bring him down. Johnny Sutton was there to bring him down. But again, Sellers managed to maneuver in the open, and Ken Hammond, deadly, drilled that ball right in between two big red jerseys. Third down, a long 11 yards to go. Line of scrimmage to the 39-yard line. Less than 10, beg your pardon, third and about 9 yards to go from the 39. Alabama puts the 4-man front. The Florida State sends the man in motion right. Hammond stepping back, lots of time. He throws, almost intercepted by Mike Hall, but couldn't quite get it at the 50-yard line. Also driving for Johnny Sutton, the intended receiver was Ron Sellers. Mike Hall diagnosing the play nicely. Knifing in front of Sellers. The ball danced over the train. Sutton dived for it, could not quite get it. Fourth down for the Florida State Seminoles, who, among other indignities showered on the Crimson Tide tonight, have run a front back 36 yards. Bill Cheshire, a left-footed, flat-footed kicker, in and about 10 yards deep. Glenn Tracy for Alabama at the 25-yard line. Cheshire kicks. It's taken in by Holman at the 24-yard line. Holman runs to his left side. Comes back by just one block. Tries to fight away from two men to the 45-yard line. As soon as Holman turned it on. Started back 21 yards to the 45-yard line, and that finished his drive. 27-22. Florida State in the lead. Alabama with good field position at the 45-yard line. We say about 7 minutes left to play in the third period. Florida State with a 14-0 lead. Alabama overcame it. Florida State came back. Ding-dong back and forth, and Florida State leads by 5. Here's a snap to Stabler. Stabler tapping out. He said, it was just almost intercepted at the 45-yard line. And then for Dennis Logan. John Cole, the free safety, almost flicked it off. Came very close as Stabler threw a soft pass to the slanting Holman. Second and 10, the 45-yard line. Late in the third period of play. Region Field, Birmingham, 27-22, Florida State lead. Holman handing to Eddie Morgan. Morgan straight ahead for just a yard or two, maybe 3. Bohan, 223-pound tackle. Jolston down at the 48-yard line. So we have another big third down possession play coming, and Kenny Martin comes in replacing David Chatwood at the fullback spot. Alabama, a 21-point favorite at game time. Florida State having other thoughts about that. Third down 7. Brewer is stuck to the right side. Holman very wide left. Here's the snap to Stabler. Stabler dropping straight back. Throws. Completed to the 50-yard line. Here's Kenny Martin. Martin rolls forward just shy of the 45-yard line in Florida State territory, and it looks about a half yard shy of the first down marker. So Coach Barnes sends another good-eyed warrior back in. It's David Chatwood coming back, and we don't see any sign of Steve Davis as it's fourth down, less than a yard to go at the Florida State 45.5-yard line. Billy Johnson rolls around, looks to the wall of the crowd. Nice strong formation. Stabler fights his way into tremendous traffic as Cannon and Logan and Hernandez do not stop him, and Stabler picks up that first down. A big play. The game is spectacular as he's fighting his wrist. With the clock ticking, every play is very, very important. But Alabama, first and 10, inside the 45-yard line. Florida State territory sends Holman wide to the right side. Stabler look over a 7-man front. Kenny dropping straight back quickly. Yes, he throws. He's throwing around to Holman. Holman has the ball knocked out of his hand to the 15-yard line. Holman was trying to cut back in. Walter Sumner was there to flick it away. Holman had him beaten, and the pass was perhaps just a little bit underthrown. Good second down, 10 yards to go. Not to reiterate this overly, but the clock, the scoreboard here has stopped malfunctioning. We simply have to guesstimate the time, and we've just about 3 minutes left in the third period. Both sides going to the air frequently. Second down 10, the line of scrimmage, the 44.5 for Alabama at the Florida State. There's a big handoff by Stabler. Stabler now throws. Incomplete. The ball was tipped and then caught by an Alabama man in a second at the 26-yard line. What a play that was. The pass went to Eddie Morgan. Morgan dropped for a moment momentarily. It shot into the air, and Dennis Dixon, the junior college transfer, pointed with a diving catch at his 26. That is another one we want to see on film on several occasions. First and 10 for Alabama. As they come out, wide to the right, he breaks the door. Stabler operates from I formation. The handoff is faced by Stabler. Stabler passes the quicker land. He's thrown for about a 3-yard loss. He might have fought his way back to the 28 as he was trying to get out of bounds. He'll got it the loss of 2. Second down, 12 yards to go. Cantler, the messenger service operator, coming in from Coach Barnard across the way. Dennis Dixon is your strong end. Holman, your split end. Richard Brewer, your flanker back. The line is coming to 28-yard line. Very late in the third period. Man motion to the right. Stabler, spun out, comes back. Eluding one man, throwing. Incomplete at the goal line. Intended for Holman. That is the play that scored the touchdown on. A 51-yard pass play, but did not connect on that occasion. While we have this time, let's pause 10 seconds for safety number 2, third down. 12 yards to go at the Florida State 28-yard line. Spot is to the right this time. Man motion goes left. Stabler wheels out to his left. He's being pressured and dropped back at the 42-yard line. Rohan and Buddy Menendez chased him down. They had a great defensive play and pulled Stabler down. He simply could not elude him. He was pulled down all the way back at the 43-yard line. These Davis comes in as we have 4th and very, very long yardage. 10, 20, about 32 yards to go for a first down. The line of scrimmage is the 43-yard line. Single safety is Walt Thunder, and somebody shot a big firecracker, fireworks up, and it's going to shower sparks all over the playing field at a moment or two. A soft kick, the sparkler comes down, the kick comes down, and it's down, at least the ball is, the 3-yard line by Danny Ford. But actually, when they touched the ball, he slid from the 7 to the 3. So they placed the ball down at the 7-yard line. A very fine kick by senior kicker Steve Davis from Columbus, Georgia. Very late in the third period of play. Florida State 27, Alabama 22. Alabama with the nation's longest collegiate winning streak on the line. Florida State trying to puncture that balloon. From the 7-yard line, Florida State operates in the I formation. Alabama bunches its defensive line in there tightly. Hammond takes. On the delayed handoff, he goes to Mormon. Mormon could immediately thrown for about a yard loss. They're trying to pick up the Alabama defenders that jumped in there on top of him. Mike Ford led the charge. Mike might be limping a little bit. Alvin Samples and Randy Barron. Dickie Thompson has been at safety, cutting out, and that switches Johnny Sutton back to safety. They're to pick up the new side back, I believe it's Eddie Post on the left side. Back of David Bedwell. Second down, a little bit more than 10 yards to go from the 6.5-yard line. Hammond is going to throw on a penalty play. Hammond does throw out of bounds at the 14-yard line. Sellers was again the receiver. We believe he was out of bounds when he caught the pass, but a flag was thrown at the line of scrimmage. See what the penalty is. The confrontation appears to be with Alabama. Matty John steps in to talk to the referee. 27-22, Florida State leading Alabama late in the third period. Florida State has moved the ball devastatingly through the air against the Tide tonight. Man on a wide, left and right. Hammond calling his switch. They might have had a penalty against Florida State. As Hammond flickers his in, he's hit and spun down at the 9-yard line. Mike Ford made the stop. He had some help from Wayne Owen. Matty Johns also. The officials had a spike down at the 11, but the flag was thrown on that play. It looks like there might have been some motion a little bit over on the left side there. Now the officials are talking. The Florida State is being consulted. So let's see. In penalty yardage, Florida State has been penalized 32 yards, Alabama 20, and the penalty was against Florida State. Bill Chester is back to kick. He will kick exactly from his goal line against the slight breeze. There's the snap. Ball is kicked. It's going toward Holman. Holman takes it to the 48-yard line. He takes one man, cuts his right, he gets across the 40 to about the 38-yard line before he is pulled down. What a good move on him as he wheels to his right. Dick McLean from Holly Hill, Florida, made the tackle, and that's the return of about 10 yards by Dennis Clementis. And Alabama, an excellent field position, puts the ball in play, and we couldn't have more than a minute or so left in the third period. Florida State is out front, 27-22. Morgan is a short flanker to the left, almost double wing formation. And Saber drops back. Look, he throws. Completed with strong end. Dennis Dixon. Dixon to the 35. Dixon to the 34-yard line. Put down the middle block to guard Mike Burgar, who rolled over to bring him down. That's the pickup from the 38 to the 34. 4 yards. Second down. 6 yards to go. Little delayed pattern to strong end. Junior college transfer Dennis Dixon. From Orange, California. Holman is split to the left side as Alabama rolls it out. Brewer very wide to the right. With The take. The handoff to Eddie Morgan. Morgan kind of tiptoeing through the field. Gets close to the 30-yard line. Logan and Bohan. Dale McCullers coming in. McCullers is shaken up on that play. They move the ball through the 30-yard line. McCullers has played a great job from our linebacker. And the words of Coach Brown, I doubt if he'll have any trouble getting sleep tonight. Alabama comes out 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 with Brewer left. No one right. Hand off to Morgan, and he goes no place whatsoever. Still remaining in there with Bohan. There's help from contact Chuck Eason. No place whatsoever. 4th down and 2 yards to go. The trap up the middle. Brooks. 0. Wide receiver sweeping up the middle of that line. And he steers the one over to control Coach Brown. Here it is. 4th down. The handoff to Morgan. Morgan tries. He does not make it. He does not make it. As Florida State continues at the 30-yard line. Rising up was Randy Logan, 6'1", 230 from Field Beach. And that is just about one time out in the 3rd quarter, and Alabama will go into the final stanza, killing Florida State by 27-22 as the Seminoles seek one of the upsets of the decade in college. Time is ticking away. As Florida State rolls them out, they have a man very wide to the left. Hammond calls. He hands inside to Green. Green gets to 31, and he steps down immediately by Randy Barron. And that should wind up the 3rd quarter. There is the whistle. That is the end of the 3rd quarter with the score. Florida State Seminoles 27 and Alabama 22. In action, final quarter, dramatic movement to Lathanville, Birmingham from the split set. 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Hammond, he's going to throw, he's hit! On a fine play by Mike Ford, who's got him on his blind side and drops him back at the 21-yard line. Mike Ford, who came to the university to play football without a scholarship. Imagine right now, Coach Bryant will put a couple on it. From the 21-yard line, it'll be 3rd down. Long yardage, 19 yards to go. Florida State in this last quarter will have the benefit of the wind. It was about 5 miles an hour at game time. It's roughly that now. Temperature in the high 50s, a plenty night for football. If you look at it from Florida State standpoint, that is. Here's the snap on the 3rd down. He sets the ball, trying to set a screen. He throws to Mullen. On his hit, gets away from one man, goes to the 30-yard line and down. Man had a shot at him, but he broke the tackle. Back on the 20. He picked up 9. Randy Brown was there. Bobby Johns was there. Get it back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be 4th down. A little bit more than 10 yards to go. Little Fisher, left-footed kicker to kick with his foot only on his left foot. Johnny Frutton drips back as a single safety. Fisher 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. The kick off the side of the foot. Bad kick again, and it goes out of bounds right in front of the Alabama bench. That really was a wobbly kick off to the left. We'll see where it's put in. It looks like that was a 10-yard punt. Alabama will have the ball on a 40-yard line in Florida State territory. Alabama is in great position to do some business now if they're ever going to get some business done. Saber on the keeper. Gets outside. Saber to the 35. Rolls to the 34-yard line. Mike Black. One of the linebackers, number 47, Joe Benson. They had to bring him down. Pick up with 6. 3rd down. 4 yards to go. Kenny Stabler, the left-hander, ran the option play to his left. Dennis Roman, wide to the right side. Florida State, 27. Alabama, 22. High formation. Stabler to Morgan. Morgan trying to cut outside. Does get to the 30-yard line, and I believe got the first down. Chuck Eason dragged him down. Eddie Morgan, the workhorse of the side, running attack from his tailback spot. It is 1st and 10 for Alabama. Nancy keeping on the statistics out of that looking first down the park. Florida State has 14 first downs. Alabama 12. That was the big one at the 30-yard line. Alabama rolls out of the huddle. Dennis Roman wide to the right side. That's the running arm side. Stabler kicking. Dropping back. Look. He is throwing to Hayden Holman to save the 20-yard line. And Holman is hit down a fine driving tackle by Walter Sumner from Atlanta, Georgia. Fine tackle. But Stabler and Holman connect. the 19-yard line, first and 10 for Alabama. Hoping they can pull one out here in the fourth quarter from the I formation. Snap to Stabler getting to Morgan, and Morgan is upended short of the line of scrimmage. Frank Bohan flashing through there, putting his way through and stopping Eddie Morgan for -1. Ball is just about the nose. The ball is on the 20-yard line. Second down, 11 yards to go. Not a soul has moved in this crowd of over 71,000 watching tonight on a pretty football evening. Billy Johnson leads the side out. Second and 11 to the 20-yard line. Wide man left and right. Stabler dropping back. Stabler looks. He's on a run ball. Takes the pass. Runs to 20. Gets it up to 17. Tries to roll out of bounds. Close to the 17-yard line. Radliff was the defender. Lloyd Radliff, a senior from Jessup, Georgia, the home of Hammond Ogden. So Kenny Stabler, finding his receivers covered, moves the ball inside the 18. Where he third down and 8. Kenny Wade, end of the game. Coach Wyatt needing to go over to talk to Eddie Morgan. Alabama in the red jerseys. Out of the huddle. Kenny Wade flanks out wide to the left. Stabler watches him go out there on a quick pitch. It goes out to Dennis Holman. Holman throws the ball only about 8 yards. As he is backed up. Holman was in the backfield at one of the running back sets that time. And Bobby Menendez, a senior from Key West, saw him coming and straight over his shoulder. Eddie Morgan comes back in replacing Kenny Wade. Fourth down. Field goal doesn't really do you much good right now. The Florida State coaches up off the bench. They have their team prepared for Alabama magnificently. They want to take a win back to Tallahassee. From the I formation, Kenny Stabler, man in motion to the left is Eddie Morgan. Stabler looking, Stabler throws. Completion to the home for touchdown! Dennis Holman with Chase Leverwell, right on his shoulders. Tried that ball as Stabler split in the middle. And Alabama jumps in front by a score of 28-27. Alabama will go for a 1 or 2. They lead right now by 1, but the way this ball game is gone, that's academic. What a beautiful catch by Dennis Holman and a beautiful pass by Kenny Stabler. Senior leadership in Alabama is going for 2. Here's the snap to Stabler. Stabler with a penalty play. Stabler rolls and just simply looks into the end zone. But a flag is down. A flag is down. Let's see what the call is. I think Holman was knocked down over there. Getting up a little slowly. One of the Alabama trainers is eyeing him. One that appears this penalty is against the University of Alabama. Here comes the mark-off. It is a 5-yard penalty. It gives the ball back out to the 8-yard line and might bring on Steve Davis because, of course, a lot of difference in 3 and 8 yards close in when you had only one down to get it. Another. Kenny Martin went out with the play. Here's Stabler rolling up to his left. He's looking. He got 2 and bucks his way in the end zone. He makes that 2 points. Time out of the field to play with the score Alabama 30. Florida State 27. Kickoff against the wind. As the Tide now leads by 3. Staples advances. He books it. On-court kick. Going towards Green at the 18-yard line. Green to the 25. Green to the 30. Huddles under the ass the 34-yard line and is swarmed down. Sam Moss had a hand on him. Junior Davis had a hand on him. Boston Davis bringing him down at the 34. First and 10 for Florida State, and to coin an understatement, we can expect Mr. Ken Hammond to fill the air with footballs. Alabama checking their defense. Eddie Brooks is in there at the left-hand side back. Bobby John to the right side. Sutton is at 60. Man is split wide to the left. Hammond calls. Long count. Hammond takes. Fake that play. Pass is completed to the 45, the 48 to the 50-yard line. To Preston Taylor. As Ken Hammond lofted one over to Taylor. Who is 6'3", 202, and he took the ball out through midfield. Sutton put him down. So Florida State was never out of a football game to start off with, and they certainly are not out of it now. When they split both that backfield. Alabama looks at Florida State. Hammond operates, rolling to his right. He's being pressured. He's throwing. Throwing long. It is. It's going to be called incomplete, I believe. That's the 30-yard line. Sutton and Sellers wrestled for it, and it was judged incomplete and out of bounds. That was close because I think the tie goes to the runner. But when both bodies came down, they were out of bounds. Second down and 10 yards to go. And again, in case you just tuned our words, Alabama has overcome once more a Florida State lead and is out front 30-27 over the Seminoles. But we would judge that we have about maybe 9 minutes left to play in the football game, and Florida State has moved the ball most effectively through the air. Second and 10 at midfield. Cam Hammond is your quarterback. Hammond dropping straight back. On a draw thread, comes up the middle, to 50, to the 45, to the 40. He's still in his feet to the 40, cutting to the 35, and he's wrestled out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Bringing him down was Eddie Probst, and Probst might have gotten some help from an upcoming Johnny Sutton, but had they not gotten him, Cam Hammond, the brilliant quarterback tonight, would have gone all the way. As it is, he makes his first down. Rambling to the 32-yard line in tied territory. The fourth quarter, and they have their place kicker warming up over there, Grant Guthrie, and he's been deadly thus far tonight. He's kicked off the extra point, and he's kicked 2 field goals, and this time he had the win with it. First and 10 for Florida State. Hammond, who has had plenty of time to throw, now hands to Green. Green gets across the 30. Green hurdled his way to about the 27-yard line. Mike Riley and Eddie Pope and Charles Harris were there to bring him down. But it's a gain of almost 5 yards. Just say 5 yards. And it'll be second down and 5 as Coach Klein again substitutes on defense, sending Brownie Fives in at one of the tackle spots. Larry Green, a senior, playing in fire football from his tailback position. Second and 5 at the Alabama 27 as Florida State strikes back steadily as they have all evening. Hammond rolling left. Hammond looking. Hammond pressures. Hammond throws into the middle, completed to the 15-yard line. To Sellers. Sellers fights his way to the 13, possibly to the 12-yard line. Florida State took the kickoff, and now they are right down back at the Alabama goal line. The officials spike it in at the 12-yard line. First and 10 for Florida State. And a spectacular opening day clash on Legion Field, Birmingham. Sellers is split to the right side. Ford goes out to cover the man on the left. Hammond looks it over. Long count this time. Very long. He takes. Hands to Norman. Norman is hit behind the line of scrimmage. And pulled down by Mike Riley. Mike Riley pouring through to stop him on the 16, almost back to the 17-yard line. And so on the sideline, Grant Guthrie continues to warm up that kicking foot. Where the ball is placed is closer to the 16 and dashing into the ball game for FSU. With a message from the bench is Billy Cox. Atlanta, he's a junior. Sellers is flanked right. Cox is split to the left side. Alabama rotates their defense to the right. Draw play to Norman. Norman is hit by short of the 15-yard line. Mike Hall in there to meet Norman and get him strong. He couldn't have gained more than about 2 feet on that play. Third down coming, but he did move the ball a little bit closer to the center of the field. And the Florida State coaches are waving, gesticulating, saying, call timeout. And timeout has been called, so with timeout on the field, let's pause the score. Alabama 30, Florida State 27. The field as far as the sideline collects the concern. Ken Hammond over the center. Long count, the 2 lines are poised. Hammond holding right. He may run, he may throw. He throws to the 6-yard line. Completed right at the sideline to Ron Sellers. But still it is short by some 4 yards. Short by some 4 yards of the first down, and going into the ball game is Grant Guthrie to attempt the field goal that would tie the ball game at 30-30. He replaces Ron Sellers, who has been a tremendous receiver. He must have run 8 miles tonight. Let's see where they'll spike it down. Cam Hammond will hold. This will be from a slant. It's the 13 of the 22-yard offense. Here's the snap. The ball is kicked. It's in the air. It is good. Just time out on the field with the score. Florida State 30. Alabama 30. Late in the fourth quarter. Guthrie is set to kick. A tie ball game, and we have a cliffhanging finish awaiting us. As Guthrie advances, the high floating kick to the far side of the field. Taken in by Husband at the 18. He moves it up to the 25. He now fights his way out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. Ratliff forced him out over there. We'll see. It's going to be at the 27-yard line. So Alabama, 73 yards away. from Peterson. Roughly 5 minutes and 15 seconds to get there in a tie ball game. Florida State, a 21-point underdog, looking to pull off a spectacular upset. Kent Stabler with his single wing back to the left, up straight back. He's throwing long. He's throwing to Dennis Hammond. Hammond has got it. It's the 25-yard line. He's to the 18-yard line. He's pulled down. Dennis Hammond gathers it in with John Crow. Trips all over him. Dennis Jimenez comes still 1-4. That was strictly a what they call a fire pattern. He ran straight at the side back and took off. And I don't know how that ball traveled in the air, but I guess it was close to 60 yards. And that was done against the winner. First down for Alabama at the 18-yard line, Florida State territory. Here's Stabler loading out. The handoff is to Morgan. Morgan is trying to fight his way, gets just about 1 yard in that throw. Chuck Easton diagnosing the play, coming in quickly from his side-back position to set him down. A gain of about a foot, maybe a yard. We'll call it a yard. Second down, 9 yards to go. Less than 5 minutes remain to play. A 30-30 tie. 4 points. 4 points have been scored against the Bear Barn. Alabama team tonight. And in the 10 years since he came back to his alma mater. Conrad Fowler in at one of the flanker posts. Conrad, a big small boy from Columbiana. Second down, 9. Here's the handoff to Morgan. Morgan fights his way out to the 10. To the 5-yard line goes Eddie Morgan. First down for Alabama and goal to go. About 4 minutes left. Alabama 5 yards away from Peterson. They covered 53 of those yards on a beautiful pass from Stabler to Dennis Hammond, who is sitting for All-American mention tonight. Make no mistake about it. First to go, counter formation. Bedlam here at Legion Field. Stabler to Morgan. Morgan fights his way close to the 3-yard line in that throw. That was a counter play, and he almost broke a tackle. If he had, he could have gone over. Jerry Jones made the stop. Johnny's just guessing the time, and in case he's just doing this, the clock is out here, but I would say about 3 minutes left. 3 minutes and nobody moving. Still with 71,000 fans here watching a spectacular football game coming to a rolling climax as Alabama drives. Second down, goal to go about 3.5 yards away. Here's the snap. The handoff to Morgan. Morgan to the goal line. Morgan to the goal line and scores. Stabler takes his boys 73 yards on about 5 plays, man. 5 or 6 plays. And talk about your 2-minute offense. Alabama covered it up, and talk about your great football players. Coach sponsor Dennis Hammond has reminded him of Don Hudson. And I hope that Don Hudson will see a film of this game someplace along the line to know how great he really was. 36-30 in favor of Alabama. Davis will attempt the kick. The kick is in the air. It is good. Alabama leads 37-30 over Florida State. Florida State has been moving that football, and it's a devastating passing attack that Ken Hammond has been able to generate here tonight. This is going to be a long 2.5 to 3 minutes. No question about this, man. We've seen Alabama's 2-minute offense, as they call in the pros, and I'm sure Coach Peterson has Dilly, and he has this team ready for Alabama. It has been a truly spectacular football game. And sellout crowd, as somebody said it for half, they ought to charge people $5 to get in the game and $5 to get out. They get more than their money's worth. Alabama will kick off against the wind. Temple goes forward. He kicks deep to Mormon. Mormon waits for it at the 17, to 25, to 30, to the 35. Kenny Martin waits for him at the 35 and rolls him down. Sam Morrison on some of them big traffic also. Also Wayne Owen at the 34-yard line. Florida State operating with the wind. Alabama in front, 37-30. Instead, Alabama would have a magnificent defense. The offense was questionable. The score is 37-30 in favor of the Clemson Tide. It's had to come from behind on numerous occasions. Taylor to split wide to the right. Alabama with a 5-man front. Hammond called. Hammond rolls to the right. He likes to throw back on this. He throws incomplete. Batted down to the 50-yard line. Intended for Peterson Taylor. David Bedwell was back to knock it down. Second down and 10 from the Florida State 34, almost the 35-yard line. Coming in is Chip West, one of the receivers. Alabama has Dickie Thompson at safety. Johnny Sutton, Bobby Johns, and David Bedwell as the Rovers to try to contain the Florida State offense with probably less than 2 minutes to go in the football game. Cam Hammond, 2nd and 10. Cam Hammond running straight back. He's staying pressured. He's hit once. He gets away to the 40. He comes away to the 43-yard line, and that's where he is officially brought down. Charles Harris, Brownie side, got some hands on him, but Cam Hammond gained about 7 yards from the line of scrimmage on a pretty beautiful run. We're going to call the PA address announcer says, mine, we'll say 8. It looks more like about 3rd and 2. A big play, a possession play for Florida State, although I really don't guess they would even consider giving it up on 4th down should they fail to make a 1st down here. At any rate, let's see if the Alabama defense can contain them from the I formation, strong formation. The handoff is laid to Green. Green gets his 1st down, I believe, as he spins across the 45, close to the 48-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 for Florida State. A 4-yard pickup on a delayed trap over the right side of Alabama's defensive line. The line of scrimmage is the 48-yard line in Florida State territory. The scoreboard is out, so we can't give you the official time, but we would judge about a minute and a half. Florida State would have at least 2 or 3 timeouts left. Florida State must split backfield with Hammond rolling to his right. He is throwing long. The palm to Sellers. Sellers cannot get to it. At the goal line, he was covered by Johnny Sutton. He might have had a step on Sutton, but the ball was overthrown. The wind took off a little bit, so it will be 2nd down coming from the 48-yard line. The offensive heroes for Alabama tonight, Eddie Morgan, Ken Stabler, and Dennis Holman. Holman making catches like you would expect to see in professional ball only. Abrera going in, perhaps a new sprinter, a speedster, to rest some of these boys for one last effort. And Abrera is split to the right, and he can move. 2nd down 10 from the Florida State 48. Hammond barks the signals. Hammond drops straight back this time. He's going over the center, complete to Abrera, to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 34-yard line in Alabama territory before Eddie Pope finally brings him down. It's 1st and 10 for Florida State. Florida State is calling time out. Florida State calls time out. 1st and 10 inside the Alabama 35-yard line, and I don't know how many yards that Cam Hammond has racked up on passing, but Florida State has really been spectacular tonight. Hammond has thrown 35 times, according to our unofficial statistics here in the broadcast booth, 35 passes and 22 completions. Alabama has thrown 18 times with 11 completions. Alabama prepares to defend against what may be the last Florida State thrust, but they have been deadly all evening. Hammond dropping back. Hammond is right. Hammond gets away from 2 tacklers. He goes to the 30. He cuts outside, gets to the 25, to the 24-yard line. Mike Ford finally circled around to bring him down. Who was the other? Bob Childs. And they go in without a huddle this time. 1st down at the 25-yard line, inside the 25. Here's the snap, and they're just throwing it away, and they do. Throwing it out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So it will be 2nd down, and they will use 3 plays. They wanted to stop the clock, of course, to regroup. And here comes that man again, Ron Sellers, junior from Jacksonville, who has made some tremendous catches against the Crimson Tide this evening. We would guess about 1 minute 45. We had overestimated the passage time. 1 minute 45 left in the football game. From the split backfield, Hammond dropping straight back. Throws, completed to Sellers at the 15. Sellers goes to 10. Sellers to the 8-yard line before he is finally dropped. Ron Sellers planting in, taking a pinpoint accurate pass. And quickly, Florida State comes dashing up. Again, they do not want to use the huddle. The 8-yard line, 1st and goal. The clock is ticking away. There's the throw, out of bounds. Incomplete, stopping the clock, and we can almost exactly figure that took about 10 seconds. So let's say a minute and 35 seconds remain to play. 2nd down, goal to go as Florida State has come from their own 34 to the Alabama 8-yard line. Thing of the day in college football today. The split backfield, 2nd down 10. Kevin Hammond, your quarterback. Hammond dropping back. He has some time. He throws over the middle, incomplete. His receiver was diving. Mike Ford was with him. Billy Cox, incomplete in the end zone. 3rd down. Hammond had a lot of time as Alabama trying to rush just a few people and cover the receivers accurately as that zone begins to shorten up down there close to the goal line. Abrera
who caught a pass that helped him a lot going in now. Probably about a minute and a half. Wide to the right comes Abrera. Split backfield. Strong side is right. Hammond called. Second down. Goal to go at the 8. Hammond rolling back. Hammond throws. Complete. And into the end zone to Mormon for the touchdown. Beautiful pass. And we cannot give Cam Hammond enough credit. That was a magnificent pass. A little delay and a flat. Foreman takes it and thunders into the end zone. Going in is Grant Guthrie. They ostensibly are going for the tie and not for the win. We'll wait a minute and see. Guthrie has been the kicker, and he has been tremendous. He has kicked 3 field goals, 3 extra points. Now, Florida State asks for timeout. Florida State asks for timeout. They want to consider this as well they might. Wow, what a football game this has been. They are going for the tie. This draws around the booth, but here's the snap. It's placed down. It's in the air, and it is good. This is a tie football game, 37-37. Stand. They have about 8 men up close. Instead, they do kick it. Fairly deep. It's taken out on the 17-yard line by Eddie Morgan. Morgan trying to get outside, goes to the 30-yard line, and is fouled on and flags go down. Rather obvious fouling on by the Florida State boys, not with any malice or forethought, but you can imagine coming to Birmingham, Alabama to play probably the second-ranked team in America, to be tied with them, and your adrenaline is popping, you're so excited you don't know what you're doing. I think that's the reason for that play. They just wanted to make sure that there was no way he could score. At any rate, it does result in a walk-off. 74 points. Who would have thought 74 points would have been scored tonight? Wow. Offside on Alabama. Stabler drops back. He throws. Incomplete to Eddie Morgan on the outside. Eddie trying to scamper down the sideline, but obviously offside were the Alabama offensive linemen. So they're consulting with Florida State. If they turn it down, of course, it'll be a second down play. Well, I figure that I personally have passed some sort of milestone tonight. I quit smoking about 2 months ago, and I figure if I can get through this game without lighting one up, it's downhill from here on. It has been a brilliant game, and if you just stand our way, be sure and say for Stan Siegel to recap it for you, to give you the complete story. 1 minute exactly left in the ball game. 1 minute, and it's 2nd and 10 as Florida State turns down the penalty. Man in motion to the left. Stabler fakes. Goes left. He is trapped and hit down. Back at the 39-yard line. He wanted to throw, and I believe his intended receiver was Dennis Dixon. Timeout. Alabama called timeout, and I imagine about 12 seconds elapsed. So we have about 47 or 48 seconds left. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. On the other side, as Stabler calls, fakes the handoff, drops back. He pauses, throws. Now he throws. Intercepted by Florida State at the 35. Florida State running laterally across the field to the 38. Upfield to the 42-yard line, and Florida State has stopped an Alabama drive. Richard Brewer tackles Chuck Easton, who gathered it in, and his teammates are slamming him all over the place. Florida State will have about 30 seconds to see if they can work it into Grant Guthrie's zone. And Florida State will operate without a huddle. Forward motion got him up to the 41-yard line. Alabama on to prevent defenses. They drop the secondary back. Hammond at quarterback. He has gone all the way. He's right. He's hit. He gets away from one. He is trying to get to the outside, out of bounds, and does, as he is rolled out of bounds across the way. That will stop the clock. Bob Childs applied the tackle to him over there. He gained about 1 yard, actually, but, of course, the yardage is truly insignificant. What is significant now is the clock, and I imagine that we have about 17 or 18 seconds left. The clock, well, there's 22 seconds in Florida State territory. Wide men, left and right. Hammond fakes, rolls to his right. He likes to throw back from that. He looks. He's throwing long. He wheels one deep and then for Sellers. It is incomplete as Donnie Sutton, defending on the 10-yard line, broke it up. That's where we were judged. Took about 5 seconds. So we'll say 17 seconds remain. 3rd down and a 37-37 tie. And as we told you earlier, we just checked the record book. 10 opponents scored 37 points in Alabama last year. Florida State has done it in the opening football game. That is the end of the ball game, I guess, man. That's what it was. That is the end of the football game. What's the score? Alabama 37, Florida State 37. The game ends as a 37-37 tie in a spectacular show of offensive fireworks tonight at Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama.